regardless of whether or not you work a 9 to 5 or you're a full-time entrepreneur, if you have competing priorities that constantly pull at your attention and your focus, particularly if you are an entrepreneur who provides services to other businesses, may it be you're a contractor, freelancer, entrepreneur, maybe you even work full-time W-2 in someone else's small business as an entrepreneur. That's called an entrepreneur. But at the end of the day, we both face the same type of roadblocks and bottlenecks, which is the fact that our businesses suffer because we are focused on making magic happen in other people's businesses, that when it comes to making magic in our business, we are constantly on this perpetual cycle of being at rest because we are not doing what we need to do within our business consistently to continue the machine of bringing in leads, the machine of ensuring that we have predictable revenue in our businesses. So both groups face this unique challenge of ensuring that the business has predictability and consistency while you're working with a client or while you're working in that 9 to 5 job. Because many of us, you're that solopreneur. Even if you have a VA or admin, you're like a solopreneur. You don't have a large team, so you are wearing all hats. And we find ourselves in this cycle of trying to do the same thing that we see full-time entrepreneurs do that have a team of 10, 20, and 50 people. And we find ourselves piecemealing all their strategies just to find out that we have a hot, disjointed mess of a business that is the result of us trying to do what other people are doing that are 10 steps ahead of us, 20 steps ahead of us, but we don't have the resources to back up the execution and implementation of those strategies that you're implementing. We don't have those things in place. But how do we, in all of that, still grow and scale our businesses? That is what I do. That is what I help you do. That's what I help you do. How do we get more leads? How do we create a business and use a business model that isn't dependent on us? How can we grow and scale our businesses to multiple 5 and 6 and multiple 6 figures every month, every quarter, every year, whatever your goal is, in such a way that at the end of the day, it doesn't rely on you. You are not the labor. When we go into entrepreneurship, many of us end up being the labor in our business. We're literally, if you work a 9 to 5, we're literally trading desk for desk. We're trading one job for another job. Yes, it does take work. You got to put a lot of elbow grease into making this thing move. However, we're not trading job for job. We're not trading desk for desk. So how do we do that when we are in a position where we aren't afforded the luxury of being able to spend 30, 40, 50 hours in our businesses because we are working a 9 to 5, or you are working in someone else's business, part-time, full-time, as a contractor, freelancer, creative, or whatever it is that you do for someone else?